1270 and 95.3 FM, WNN.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Would you love to deepen your spiritual connection and create a conscious shift in your life? Do you seek answers to the human experience? Welcome to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, a 3-hour safe haven for your questions and spirit's answers to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, SarahSpiritual will assist you to connect the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next 3 hours, listen, call in, and watch SarahSpiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share love and light.
Love me, hold the There's a light right here on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM, and we are answering your questions all across the nation. So, how do we navigate things when things aren't feeling so good? Are you a little worried? Are you a little stuck? Are you a little stagnant? Are you at this halfway mark of the 2019 year and thinking to yourself, how's it going to happen? Who has the answer? Is there a guide? Is there an angel? Is there someone who can help me? Well, right here, we're going to answer your questions because you've got a power. You've got an energy. You've got something inside of you that maybe you lost sight of. But we're going to tap in. We're going to tune in. We're going to align you with the divine destiny that is yours. Because right here, right now, in this moment, you are creating your tomorrow. But we lose ourselves in that worry and that thought and that doubt. And perhaps we're navigating a bump that we did not anticipate. And we really feel like, throwing the towel in. Well, that's all right. Because that gives you an opportunity to look at where you are and set your intention upon what you want to change. And if you say, yeah, but SarahSpiritual, I got sent a curveball and I don't even know how to navigate it, well, that's the time when you let your hands off the wheel and you let God steer. Yes, indeed, the universe has got your back. God's got this. Let's let the doubt, the worry, everything out. Let's tap in, tune into the heavens, and let's get some messages. And I am really committed here to answer as many questions as possible for you. And we're here live on Facebook, so I want to say hello to everyone on Facebook. Thank you so much for joining us. We've got Deborah Cumberledge. Thank you, Deborah. Good evening to you as well. We've got Norma Kasia. Thank you so much for saying hello to us. We've got people all across the world tuning in so that they can be in alignment. This is kind of like our Wednesday Get Us Over the Hump Day, and it's my pleasure to get you over the hump because before you know it, it'll be Friday. Well, before you know it, it'll be Christmas. So we need to get ready for what we want to create. We've got Cassandra. She says, good afternoon, everyone. And good afternoon, everyone in the Facebook world and my YouTubers. Thank you, everyone who's watching the show on SarahSpiritual.com. We are really excited to have you on board, and we're really happy to tune in. Aaron Swenson says, happy Wednesday. For us around here, it's kind of that celebratory day where we're like, yay, we all get to navigate things together and see what's doing and what's happening and kind of take the pulse of life. And if you're excited and you're enjoying this experience every Wednesday, 493 live shows we have been on for over 10 years, talking to all of you, and what a blast it's been. Could you share the page? You know, on Sunday Fun Day, we were like, hey, everyone, share the page. And we kind of said, let's see if we can get to 100 shares. Can we get to 100 shares tonight? Well, I would love to see us get to, 125 shares. You think we can do that? 125 shares all across Facebook. Share them to the groups, share them to the people that you like, and let us know that you shared the page, because I would love to know that we are all lined up in this together. And as we make this move forward, let's remember that each moment that we collaborate together and hold the vibration and the frequency for each other is the way that we actually collaborate and create what we want. You see, where two or more of you are gathered, so will the universe be. And we want to line ourselves up and really be in a place of love. The planets are kind of a little shaky right now. You know that planet Mercury? It's going retrograde. And it's not in the best of places, but it is giving you an opportunity to pause and reflect and think, what have I done lately that I could shift and do differently? And the things that will happen, listen, life happens. Things go wrong. Things break. But it gives us an opportunity to be proactive and realize that maybe we don't want to take things, wonderful events in our life, and maybe people for granted. Because everyone is doing the best they can during some very unprecedented times for mankind. We are in an evolutionary point in our spiritual journey as a collective consciousness. We are navigating some, unseen times in our government. We're navigating some financial times. We are all going through some shift on multiple levels simultaneously. And it's, what are we holding near and dear to us? Are we holding near and dear to us the energy of love, the energy of compassion, the energy of connectivity, and connectivity with Source? Or are we just running around like chickens without our head going, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? How is it going to work? I don't know. I'm not feeling fulfilled. I'm not where I want to be. How do I get where I want to be? What's the way out of this maze that I'm in? And I know many of you are caught up in that rat race called life. Raise your hand. Rat race here? Let me see some rats here on our Facebook page, right? We got some rats in the building. Actually, we had some rats in the building, but that's another story for another time. But when we're in this energy of transition and change, sometimes we're caught up in the rat race of life, and we lose sight of what's important to us. What's important to us, who's important to us, how we wanted our life to be, and then somehow we just found ourselves down this rabbit hole in this maze and just really not knowing how to get out. Did you go down the rabbit hole and things aren't really working? Well, pull yourself up. Pull yourself up and let's see what Alice in Wonderland has to say. We can pull ourselves up out of the hole and really take a good look and take a look through the looking glass of life and see the reflection of what's coming back on you and where are you and what is happening in your life that you would like to shift, you would like to change, you would like to recalibrate, restructure. And what are you content with? Let's focus on what we're content with, because it's that joy, it's that happiness that we can have in our life. Thank you, Lakeisha Gardner-Thomas, for sharing the page. Greatly appreciated. Juan Love says, shared 100%, Sarah Spiritual. So thank you, Juan Love, for that. Brittany Amber, I'm in that chicken. She goes, are you talking chickens or rats here, Brittany Amber? What are you talking about here on Facebook? But we know that we've been all caught up in a shift and a change that is forcing us, causing us to take a good look at yourself and take a look at what's really, really not where you want it to be. And say, all right, that was then, this is now, and in this moment of now, what do I have to do? What do I have to pull myself up and do now to shift what I want? How can you do that? Well, clearness of thought, clearness of intention, heartfelt expression of desire is important in the creative process with the universal collective. And then the rest, my friends, you've got to leave it to God. It's going to happen just when you least expect it. It's going to happen because things move forward when we really want it to, when we let go. You see, when we push, I was on a call a little while ago with one of my clients. She's in California. I want to say hi if she tuned in. And I was saying to her, I said, well, I know you want that outcome, but we don't want to push to get there. If we've got to push to get there, then we won't get there with the ease and the grace and the flow of the universe. So sometimes it's good if we just put the plane on cruise control and just let it coast a bit until we're ready to land in the perfect time and the perfect destination. You know, if we're in a hurry to do something, often things don't play out the way we'd like it to. So what is it you'd like to create? How do you want to set your intentions in this world for this 2019 and the intention of your 2020? Because you've got the answers. You came fully equipped with everything you need. Yes, indeed, you packed a lunch on your soul and you didn't even know it. Your lunchbox is full, everything you need is there. But then we're going to break this mindset, this condition. Do you have this condition inside of you that makes you feel as if you might not be able to do it? Or maybe your idea isn't good enough. Maybe the idea that you have, you figure, well, other people are doing it, so how could I do that? Or maybe you're just caught up in something and you don't know how you're going to find the time. One of my mentors, Mary Kay Ash, she used to give us the coolest analogy. She said, you could eat an elephant a bite at a time. You know, if you were to look at an elephant and how you were going to tackle that, not that I would want to eat an elephant, but if you were to tackle the size, the overwhelming energy of an elephant, and little you, whether you're 6 foot, 6'4", or 5'2", How are you going to do that? You have to start somewhere. And what if every day, let's say you want to be an author, and maybe you don't even know what you want to write about, but what if every day you sat down for 20 minutes and just wrote whatever came through? Didn't judge it, just wrote it, and then turned the page for another day. And then when you have a little bit more time, you begin to look over what you wrote. And as you look over what you wrote, you realize, gosh, this is good. And there's a common thread. I believe that will be the thread that I pick up with and use to create my book. Be it fiction, nonfiction, whatever the topic. And you design it around that. Before you know it, you have something completed. But if you sit there and say, I don't know when, I don't know how am I going to do that? I'm not an author, I'm not a writer. I hear this all the time. I hear all the time, well, Sarah, at my age, I've got to go back to school, I've got to get a degree, I've got to get a bachelor's, I've got to do this, and then I need to go on to be a nurse, and we're looking at 5 years, and then there's the finances, and how am I going to do that? And you psych yourselves out before you even get there. And it's not the destination, everyone. It's the joy and the pursuit of the destination and finding the joy in the moment that is the ultimate experience. It's never the destination. Never. It's always about the joy of the accomplishment and the incentive and the motivation and the inspiration. And sometimes the collaboration with others, the daydreaming, the fantasizing, the action steps, and the thought of the joy of accomplishing it. Have you ever accomplished something in your life only to get there and go, oh, okay? Because it was never about the destination. It was always about the fulfillment of the energy, and then the next inspiration is to come. People say to me that, well, I do a lot of different things because I have a lot of different ideas. And one idea, one of Sarah's spiritual ideas, fuels about 500 other ideas. And some ideas get left by the side of the road, and we don't really pick up on them. Only for a few years later for me to go, oh, remember that idea? I've got another variance of it. Let's do that now. You see, there's always something in the energy to inspire you. But it's when we get caught up in the day-to-day actions and the rat race of life. Raise your hands. We got some rats in the building. Raise your hands. If you're in that rat race and you're concerned or worried or just need to know a pulse of life from God, that you want to know, am I really on track? And you need the pulse from the universe, from the Creator, from Source, from God. If you want to know, then guess what? You've got it. You've got it right there. And they're going to give you the guidance. And we, right here on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, that's me, Sarah Spiritual, we're going to answer your questions. And we are going to ride the road of life and see where we're going to go. So, in this moment of now, what do you want to create? In this moment of now, what would you want to shift? And regrets? Well, I think everyone has a few, right? That's okay. Let them go. Lesson learned. Guess you won't make that choice again. But don't carry it around like a bag of bricks and beat yourself up with it. It happened. It's done. It's over. And now you move forward. You see, we're very hard on ourselves as humans. And if we were to line ourselves up with angels, and we're lined up every day, we're just not all aware of it, the angels would say, good job. You navigated that quite well. Now, be still a little longer and we'll give you a few more tips for tomorrow. Angels out. And then they'd pop back in tomorrow and go, hi, this is your angel crew. We understand that you were looking for some insight and inspiration. And if you just still yourself just a little, we're going to give you exactly what you need. We're going to give you all the opportunities. We're going to give you some ideas. We're going to give you some inspiration. We're going to synchronistically align some happenings together. But let's see if you're paying attention today. Hey, we live in the judgment-free zone, the angels say. We're not going to judge you. We're going to just assist you with the universe to have all these opportunities. And if you pass a few by for 100 days, 200 days, or even 20 years of your life, don't sweat it. Because we've got another variance of everything you said you wanted when you were 20, for when you're 40, when you're 60, and even when you're 80. So don't think that life's passed you by, because your soul is a continuum of energy that never ceases. So in this life, you can choose to take as many of the gifts as you want, or sit on the side of the road and sit in your worry and your doubt. But we're in a judgment-free zone, the angels. So they're going to give you a judgment-free answer today. We're going to answer your questions. We're going to tap into Source. We're going to tune into everyone on Facebook. How are we doing on those pages and those shares? And everyone on board, everyone say, I'm in, Sarah Spiritual. Say, I'm in. I want to see that in the feed, because we're going to interact with you. We're going to answer questions live in the feed on Facebook. We're going to answer the phone calls at 888-565-1470. And we are going to dial up to the heavens and make that connection. We're going to take a minute and hear from our sponsors. And then when we come back, we're going to go to the phone lines. And I've got a song. You know, I was thinking how everything in the universe is in perfect harmony. When we come back, we're going to tune in to one of Spirit's songs of everything's in harmony. And here we are, humans, running around, so worried and concerned. If we could only be in harmony. So stay with us, everyone. Do not go away. Because, well, you know, absolutely, we are going to be right back.
Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your soul? Because you know that you know me. Every soul has its story, like a movie playing in a different theater.
Want to feel your healthiest ever? Kim Skokin of My Total Body Wellness is a naturopathic doctor who can create a personalized total body health plan just for you. Call 561-469-0099 or visit mytotalbodywellness.com. Kim addresses weight loss, sleep disorders, stress reduction, allergies, food sensitivities, and more. Kim specializes in meridian stress assessments, bioenergetics, and other leading-edge techniques. Mention Sarah Spiritual when you schedule your appointment with Kim and receive a free food or allergy sensitivity assessment. Call Kim Skokin at 561-469-0099 today, a certified natural health professional.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of life. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide, 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Back here live on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM, and we are connecting to all of you right here on Facebook, and we are so glad to have you here. And I'm getting ready to leave you some messages as we navigate this here. So how's everyone doing on this Wednesday? And happy July. It is a wonderful time, and I'm so glad that we are in the energy of Facebook is working, phone lines are working, everything's working. Thank you, Mercury retrograde. We love you. It's kind of been an interesting ride coming into it. So, what questions do you have for us here? We would love to answer those questions, and we would love to be connected to all of you. And let's see, we're going to go to the phone lines and see who we've got going on here. So let me see, let's go to Shirley. Shirley is in West Palm. Shirley, how are you?
I'm good, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing great, Shirley. And you are working on some connections, some communication. It's a really important time for you to be connecting with people. Are you working on that right now?
I've been trying to work on it, but every time it's like I'm getting a dead-end block. I'm hitting a dead-end block. I don't know what else to do. I don't know if I'm going in the right direction. I'm just so confused.
So, we want to make connections with people, yes. We want new work opportunities, yes.
Yes.
We want a whole new group of friends. We need some friends.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. I don't know what you're hanging out with, but we need some new friends. And, we can't trade in family, so we'll have to stick with them for now. But we also want something in relationship. That's really what I feel like we're struggling with, sustaining the right relationship, yes?
Yes.
So, who inside of you, what aspect of you is not quite ready for what you want? You see, there's something there. There's something to that for you. Because as we look at this, we can find that inside of you, there's a part that isn't really quite ready to open yourself up to someone else. Now, there's been some relationships that have been problematic, yes. There's been some relationships in friendships that, well, they turned ugly, UGLY, ugly. And there have been some relationships in love that have left you wondering, why did I bother, yes?
Yes.
So when I look at this, the first thing I see is, first of all, you are in the center of all this. So taking a look at remembering that you're always attracting the right people. You see, when we focus on the fear of where we've been and what we've created, we're going to attract more of that. So I am the woman who is attracting the right connections, the right partnerships, the right friendships, the right love or lover. I am the woman who is connecting with people who have an influence and are influencers in this world who can introduce me to the right people at the right time so that I could advance my career. And because I am the central point of attraction, that is drawing forth to me everything that I desire, I know it will come expeditiously. I know it will come with ease and grace. I just know, like I know, that I'm in tune with my soul. And the more we focus on being in tune with our soul rather than what's happening in the external, the easier it's going to be for us to get where we want to go. And I say this to you, Shirley, and I say this to everyone. Because when we focus our attention on that which we do not have, we end up having more of what we do not want. Okay? And I really look at this in the expansion, and I'm going to say that 2019 represents this expansion and communication, but I will tell you it really, really kicks in on your birthday. That is the completion of the trip around the sun. We're starting a new trip around the sun, and for you, great things are meant to happen. Great things are meant to happen. And I'm feeling a sense of a possible move. Is there a thought of moving, Shirley?
Yes, I've been trying to get moved to a different job, but it's my license. I've been trying to get the license. It's like every time I turn, there's always another roadblock, too.
Okay. And are we thinking of moving residence?
No, not anytime soon.
Okay.
I just bought a house.
Oh, you just bought the house. Was there a recent move? Because I see a lot of movement around you.
No.
Okay. There's a move around you. So it might not be your house, but there is a move. Because I see that. So what else do you have to do for your license? We're having trouble with a particular test?
There's no test to be taken. It's just for them to give it to me. And everything they have asked me, I've sent it to them. I've given it to them. I've already taken the test. I've passed the test. It's just I'm sitting there waiting.
Okay. Then I want you, on this full moon that's coming up with a lunar eclipse on Tuesday, to write down everything that you want to create and everything you're going to release that no longer serves you. I release all blockages. I release all miscommunication. I release all fear. I release all doubt. And you need to remind yourself, baby girl, that God's got this. God is going to deliver you to when you need to be in that position and have your license at the perfect time. What if you had your license and you were at the wrong place at the wrong time and some shenanigans went on and then you would lose your license? Usually there's a holdup for a reason. But because we as humans want it, and we're just noticing that just more things are getting in the way, we don't stop to think like maybe, just maybe, it's God intervening on our behalf. Maybe, just maybe.
Yes.
But there we are, throwing a temper tantrum in the corner, wondering like, what's going on?
Yes.
Okay, so we release that here and now. And I say this to you and to everyone, honey, who's manifesting. If something's not working, hold the vision it better, hold it better, see it better, feel it better, do it better, and then let it go. Let it go. Let it go. I feel like a Disney movie here, all right? Because it's time. Hey, listen, at least I'm not singing Baby Shark, okay? Because someone sang me that song, and now all I hear in my head is Baby Shark, Baby Shark. I mean, what is this, right? So when you move forward, just realize it's going to happen. Now, let me touch upon for 1 minute this partner that I see.
Mm-hmm.
I see love, 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 love. When I move it around, this warm, fuzzy connection that I see, warm and fuzzy, not cold and dead, warm and fuzzy, is coming. I feel the connection all the way down to the tip of my toes, which lets me know it's in the energy. And being in the energy, when I move you into the month of October, I feel like you're feeling better about yourself. Makes me feel like some of the things that are worrying you are gone. We are accomplished by then in our human mind, and we're putting off a different vibe. And someone's like, hey, I want that little tasty morsel over there. And that's how it happens. All right? So you need to open up yourself to that possibility. Write down what you release, the blockages, and create on the full moon, partial lunar eclipse. Let it go. Let the shadows of darkness pass us by and make it happen. Thank you so much, Shirley in West Palm Beach, for your question. Appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for following the show. Bye. 888-565-1470. And let's see, what do we got going on in Facebook? Let's get a question from our Facebook friends here. Who do we have? Hey, everyone. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Helena. Will I get my long-term disability back? Do you see me getting approved soon? You know, Casey, I feel as if there was some documentation, something that wasn't lining up correctly in the doctor's eyes, and they weren't quite seeing the, I use the word severity, of the circumstance and the condition. But I also want you to remember this, that everything does happen for a reason, and perhaps it's for you to change the limitation within yourself that you are disabled and that you cannot have the fulfilled life that you'd like. Do I see it possible to get it back? I do, but you need some different documentation than what you've submitted, and you need someone to act on your behalf. So seek some legal counsel if you haven't already, because I feel like you need some strong-arming techniques to make sure that they really see where you're at. But in the meantime, in the waiting, remember that this may be an opportunity for you to regain some of your personal power and control over how you create your abundance in your life, and then things will happen. Release it, let go. You know the universe has got your back, my dear. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. We're going to take another question from Facebook. Who else do we have here? Laura Anderson. Laura Anderson says, hey, Sarah. Hey, Helena. Will Wayne and I have a relationship? Well, let me tell you, Laura Anderson, Wayne, that's a complicated guy. Yes, indeed. He is really in this place of a brand new start, a new opportunity, and I feel like he went through a very bumpy road in a past relationship that, well, I will say he had a part in that for sure, but I feel as if he's not quite ready for the commitment that you are looking for. Now, for you, I see that you are ready for that solid security. So, yes, I would keep Wayne as a possibility. But could you please open your eyes? There may be another guy who's such a great surprise for you that you may be drawn to him. Let's give Wayne another 3 months to figure it out. And as he gets ready to come to his own conclusions, you will know if you can move forward and you really want him. Trust this process, my dear. He's not 100% in, so I cannot give you the green light that it's an absolute done deal that you'll have a relationship. Wait a bit, sit back, watch the show, get some popcorn. It's going to be really good. Thank you, my dear, for your Facebook question. We're going to take another question from Facebook, and we are welcoming your calls here on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, and we are answering your questions and navigating life. Hi, Sarah. Is there a message you can give me for my highest good? You know, Brittany Amber, the angels are very much with you. Archangel Michael is there, and I see the great, powerful Archangel Metatron. I don't get to see him often when I connect with people, but his power and his light is very much around you. Now, I do realize and recognize that there's a lack of inspiration. You're feeling a little bit down, stuck, stagnant, not really knowing which way to go. And the way I see this energy transforming is I see it through your dedication of intention and seeing everything as you desire it. I do know that finances are a little spotty right now, but the universe tells me there's going to be an influx of money because there's something that you know how to do as an entrepreneurial type business that would really make for a great side hustle. So trust that the universe has your back. Everything you need will be provided, and the angels are there to inspire you. I kind of see you doing something a little more spiritual as that side hustle. Wink, wink, says the spiritual teacher. Let's see what comes about, my dear. It's going to be a wonderful time right before your birthday around the holidays. God bless you. Who else do we have here on Facebook? And we welcome your calls at 888-565-1470. We've got Gina May. Gina May says, I have some important dates in August to possibly discuss the end of the year next year, wondering if I see anything. Gina May, you've got quite a lot of things cooking on the stove, so to speak, and you've got to be careful you don't let anything boil over. I feel as if as you move forward, you're going to create some opportunities for yourself for work, business, career, and this is going to yield you the flexibility in finances so that you can create what you desire. When I spin you into the year of 2020, taking you into the February month, right before the birthdays begin to dawn for the happy couple, I get the sense of unity, success, strength, and love. So clear the decks, focus on what is the most important thing that you would like to accomplish, hold the vision, let go of the steering wheel, and let the universe guide you. Everything's going to come together. These meetings are going to come together well for you. Speak your truth and be direct in everything you need to express. Thank you, Gina May, for your Facebook question. We're going to go right back to the phone lines. I've got Brooke, and Brooke is in Louisiana. Brooke, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good, Sarah.
Good to connect with you, my dear. And how can we assist you tonight?
Well, I've been on the right path, yes, but I've kind of hit a snag in the road. You see, I recently broke up with my boyfriend 3 weeks ago, and I've kind of just hit a bump where I gained all my weight back, and I've just been feeling depressed and everything, and trying to get back on the dating circuit, but it hasn't really worked out, you know. It's just been crazy and everything.
You know what? I have to laugh. I'm laughing because I got to get back on the dating circuit. You're making it sound like the circus comes to town. Honey, you have to love you first. And what I'm hearing is someone who lost herself and is trying to find herself back, and you're judging your worthiness based on where you're at in your physical appearance, and you're just learning to take your power back. This is true, yes?
Yeah, it's true.
All right. In this moment of now, and I want so much for your heart and soul to hear me, in this moment of now, you're perfectly perfect as you are. If you choose to redesign the physical structure, it is not for one to beat oneself up that we're not where we thought we should be or sustained what we thought we could sustain. It is for us to just simply make a choice that every day we're going to choose something different so that we can have a lifestyle that we don't have to worry whether on or off the dating circuit, whether we're kicking someone to the curb or not, that we are in complete love and alignment with who we are, that we always look and feel our personal best regardless of what a scale says. This is so important for you, because you put up with a lot in a relationship that you might not have had you been honoring self, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. But let me tell you, this dating circuit thing, well, first of all, it's a little overrated, but the dating circuit that I see you jumping on board is really, I do feel an introduction. I feel a meeting. I do see someone coming along your way. So if it's something you want to get ready for, well then, girl, get ready. Because I don't see you staying single for long. I feel like on or around the time of your birthday, so you got a few months, I really feel like there's someone in the picture. I don't know if you've chosen him or not, because that's your free will choice, but someone's in your picture.
Okay. Sounds pretty good.
And it is not to look back at where we've been.
Okay.
All right? That partner gets to stay behind.
Yeah.
And you get to ease on down the road.
Yeah, I would love to do that because I really need to move on and everything.
Yes. It'll be all right. You have the power and you have the strength and you can do it. All right, my dear?
All right. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much for following the show. And you follow us on Facebook. You do, yes?
Yes, I do.
Thank you so much for following us on Facebook. Glad to know that you're with us, my dear. Thank you. God bless you.
Always. I love being part of your show, and I love watching your videos.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
Glad to have you on board.
Yeah, you help me out a lot.
Good. Then believe in you because you deserve to have it all. All right.
Oh,
have a great
thank
night.
you.
God bless you.
You-
Bye.
You too.
888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, I got to go right back to the phone lines. We got calls all across the nation. We got people on Facebook. We really need to see what's going on Facebook. So stay with us, everyone. Don't go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
Have we met before? I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your soul?
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There, you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with SarahSpiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
back here live on WWNN 1470 AM, and we are connecting to all of you right here. And I've got to go to West Palm Beach. I got Gina on the line. Gina, how are you? Hey, Gina, how you doing?
I'm okay. Just like within the last 2 weeks, I've had two major events that just took place that kind of like really just shift, my energy a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. So what's your question? How can I assist you in these matters?
I want to know like what's going on for me for the remaining of the year and if things going to get better, that kind of aspect.
Okay. First thing I'm made aware of is that there's division, separation. I don't feel like you're feeling as supported as you were earlier in the year. Is that correct?
True.
And I also am made aware that when I step you into September, is there a thought or an idea that we're going to change something in our work?
Yes. I just got terminated from my job.
Okay.
And I'm currently looking for work.
Okay. So I see somewhere around September there's something to do with work, new job, new opportunity. That doesn't mean you might not find it sooner, but in September I feel like that's when there's really change for you. So hold that vision. When you look at the work that you were doing, Gina, I don't really feel like you were happy there. So
no, I was not.
So did they really do you a disservice? Probably not. They probably did what you needed to do, but you just were afraid to let go. So now we let go. So now we have no other choice but to enjoy the ride. I do feel work. I also feel that you have established a difficulty in some of these relationships at work, and there seems to be a bit of a pattern here. And so we want to create a better work environment for ourselves. So what we want to do is visualize all the aspects that you enjoy in your job and the personalities you'd like to surround yourself with, and have a very joyous approach in the visualization of the next job that you get. I actually feel a little shift or nuance in what you actually do in work. I feel as if you've done what you've done and you're ready for a bit of a change. And you might not be able to make the complete change that you'd like, but you can make some change and then follow up with whatever criteria needs to be met to make an official change. This makes sense to you, yes?
Yeah.
There's a desire to put your foot upon the path of something different. And something different is indeed going to come for you. This year represents a lot of expansion into next year's new career modality. So I really feel like you make a shift in what you do and your connection with people. So looking at this moving forward, hold the vision of what you want. The lack of work will be short term. I actually feel as if we cleared house and we separated ourselves from work and people that really needed to disconnect from us. All right? I'm also made aware of some sorrow and some loss around you as well. It's almost as if this time has brought up a lot of past memories that you're also processing. Is that also true? Okay. Hold on to the vision that you're not alone, and you'll always be in company of those who love you. All right? Okay. I hope I finished
one more
service to you.
question.
Yes.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go right ahead.
As I feel like my finances, do you see that getting better later on throughout the year?
I do, because we're going to get a new job, and ideally we're making more money and have a better role.
Okay.
All right? Try not to worry about that lack, all right? It's short.
I'll try not to.
I know. But you know what? Now we look back, we say, next time I have a feeling I need to get out of here, you're going to get out of there, right?
Exactly.
But you asked for it. You have the shift, maybe not as comfortably as you'd like, but you're here. So say, thank you, universe, for having my back, yanking the rug out from under me. I get it now. I'm moving forward. All right?
That's right.
Thank you, Gina, so much. And if you want to, stop by the Expedito Enlightenment Center. Love to see you in my center in West Palm. Stop by and say hi.
All right, I'll come tomorrow.
All right, honey. We'll be there. All right. God bless
you. All right,
you.
honey.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. I would love to have you stop by my center, my metaphysical center known as the Expedito Enlightenment Center in West Palm Beach. Love to see you there. We've got products and books, and we've got crystals. We just filled up the crystal cabinet. I just can't get over how beautiful it looks. And it was designed by my dear students and friends, Margot and Helena. So they did a fabulous job designing our crystal cabinet. So we're really excited about our new crystals, our new books, our new fairy and goddess cards, and all of our tarot decks. We've got quite the extensive incense and product line. Love to see you there. Pick up a couple of things that help your spiritual journey and visit me, Sarah Spiritual. If you want to learn more about my spiritual readings and how I conduct a session, please go to SarahSpiritual.com. And hello, everyone on Facebook. We are so glad to see you here. Thank you very much. We've got Cassia on. We've got Tammy Trotter. We've got Anya. She says she wants a message for her highest good. We're going to see if we can get to these messages. We've got Kimberly Kirkland. We've got Deborah Cumberledge. We've got Starwaya Amanda. We've got everyone here on our Facebook feed. Share the page, everyone. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. And then when we come back, not only am I going back to the phone lines to Florida, to Pennsylvania, and all across the nation, we're going to go on Facebook, and I've got a song for you. Are you ready for a Sarah Spiritual song? We're going to be in some harmony when we come back. Stay with us. Don't go away. Pick up the phone, 888-565-1470. We are navigating life, and God's got our back. Stay with us. We're going to be right back.
And there's a light that brightens up my day. There's a light leading the way. Oh, there's a light. There's a light.
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with Sarah Spiritual on Facebook and Periscope. The phone lines are open, 1-888-565-1470. That's 1-888-565-1470.
1470 AM and 95.3 FM. The Health and Wealth Radio Network.
Caregiver Solutions Info with Marcia Teal. Tuesdays at 5 p.m.
Talk 1470 AM and 95.3 FM WNN.
America's service members and veterans are strong, forged out of bravery, sacrifice, and duty. They are diverse, unique, from all corners of the country, and, thanks to their common experience, a family for life. But whether they served in lands far away or communities close to home, some of these men and women may face difficult times or even crisis. But sometimes reaching out for help can be the most challenging and worthwhile mission of all for veterans, service members, Reserve, and National Guard. Thankfully, friends, family, and communities are standing by their service members and veterans now more than ever. We're all in this together. When you recognize something isn't right, make the call to the Veterans Crisis Line or Military Crisis Line. During times of crisis, reach out and call. Dial 1-800-273-8255 and press 1, or chat online at veteranscrisisline.net or text 838-255.
Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM W237BD Boca Raton. The Health and Wealth Radio Network.
If you suffer with diabetes, there's a 25% chance that you'll develop a foot ulcer that can lead to severe health consequences, including amputation. At the sole authority, at little or no cost, you can receive your very own therapeutic shoes and custom inserts. Medicare recipients are entitled to 1 pair of quality diabetic shoes and 3 custom inserts. Call the sole authority today, 954-597-7060.
They say it should be impossible for bumblebees to fly because their wings are too small for their bodies. But bumblebees don't care. They just fly. Bright Expectations is dedicated to helping our Florida residents with special needs and unique abilities find the resources, support, and inspiration that they and their families need to break barriers and achieve their dreams. Visit www.brightexpectations.com to start your journey today.
This message is sponsored by the Florida Department of Health, the Florida Association of Broadcasters, and this radio station.
This is Talk 1470.
Talk 1470.
WNN.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with SarahSpiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Want to feel your healthiest ever? Kim Skokin of My Total Body Wellness is a naturopathic doctor who can create a personalized total body health plan just for you. Call 561-469-0099 or visit mytotalbodywellness.com. Kim addresses weight loss, sleep disorders, stress reduction, allergies, food sensitivities, and more. Kim specializes in meridian stress assessments, bioenergetics, and other leading-edge techniques. Mention Sarah Spiritual when you schedule your appointment with Kim and receive a free food or allergy sensitivity assessment. Call Kim Skokin at 561-469-0099 today, a certified natural health professional. The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Welcome back to the second hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, another interactive hour of uplifting and empowering spiritual discussions to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next hour, listen, call in, and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share the love and light.
Indeed, there's a light right here on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM, and we're answering your questions right here. And I really want to go to the phone lines. I really want to go to Facebook. How many page shares are we up to here? Let's see. Did we get over 100? We need to get to 125. I mean, 102. We only have a little bit more to go. Don't make me do the math, people. Make it happen. We are connecting. Share it. I'd love to answer your questions. If you send me an inbox message during the live show, I don't get there. So post your question in the feed. In the question, kindly give me the question, give me the birthday. The reason why is I'm not allowed to have dead radio airtime. So that means I need to look up, connect, click, have an answer drop down, and give it to you. They only give me like half a second of quiet. You try to connect that fast and try to go, well, I got a lot going on in my life. I go, what thing do you want to drop down, Spirit? Counting down half a second more and give me something. That's how we make a connect. That's how fast we go here, answering your questions. Are you ready? We're going to spend the next 2 hours answering as many questions as possible. And we're going to hear a song in just a little bit because you need to be reminded that we need to be in harmony. If a bird's got it together, if a butterfly can figure it out, we people better get on board. Going right back to the phone lines, and I've got to go to Amanda, and Amanda is in Miami. Amanda, how are you?
Good. How are you, Sarah?
I'm doing great. So I got a message from you on Facebook on the inbox, and you were sharing with me that a couple of months ago you called in and you asked a question about work and environment, yes?
Yes, and you were on point. You stated that there would be a big heads rolling, and that is exactly what is occurring at this moment.
Kind of makes you glad you're not there right now, right? Because, you might have gotten run over by a big head bowling ball.
Oh, yes.
A lot of egos and personalities, yeah.
It wasn't just one head, it was 3.
Yeah.
I thought of you immediately.
Yep.
And I'm like, wow, okay. Yeah. All right, things are changing.
Everything happens for a reason, and I know that when the changes were happening in the organization that you were associated with, and they chose to let you go, and it was in a year of quite a bit of change, and I recognize, and anyone listening, and many of us have gone through this, a lot of times when life throws you a curveball, it's like the 1, 2, 3, 4 punch. It's like, all right, jab. Oh, that hurt. Jab, jab. You're like, okay, got it. And then bam, you're like, I didn't see that coming. So you had a lot go on last year. And I know that you felt like you got thrown a curveball. It carried into this year. And I know you're looking to wipe the slate clean. Amanda, nothing you have gone through has been for no reason. Everything is going to work out perfectly. Everything. What's your question?
So, I have an interview lined up, and I also have the person that reached. Love. Yes. I have a person actually that reached out from that same organization to see if I would entertain going back.
And does that person have a connection to you?
A connection to me?
Yeah, like you know them from there. Yes, right?
Yeah, a professional connection only.
Yeah, okay. And I see love around you. Did you meet somebody? I got love.
No, I haven't met anybody.
Oh, not yet. Well, we had to roll some heads first. That's okay. Love is coming. So would you entertain going back? You would, because a lot of the players have changed. So you can always entertain, because they've got to entertain you, sweetheart, right? So you can look to see what they're going to offer, how the job is going to look, what it's going to be like, and how we are going to create a new dynamic there. And remember, they weren't paying you what you were worth. But I do know that I see work coming for you, and I feel as if the work that comes for you comes in a very short time. So this interview tomorrow should go very well, and I feel it's worthwhile to have a conversation with everyone for what you want to create in the past job to see if they will cooperate. All right? Okay. Work is coming. All right?
That sounds amazing.
All right, honey. Hang on. I know we're coming out of the darkness, but it's going to be really a bright light. So just wear your sunglasses because it's going to be too cool to imagine.
And regarding love, is that going to be out of left field? Because it sure feels like it.
Oh, don't worry about that. It's coming.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much, Amanda. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, Sarah.
You're welcome.
You
Bye. 888-565-1470 from Miami. I got to go up to Pennsylvania. I got Bree on the line, and Bree's always got something happening around her. So, Bree, how are you tonight?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing great, and we are answering questions. So what's your question?
Well, I pretty much feel like my intuition telling me yes, but I guess I want to hear confirmation from you, from the spirit guides and everybody. I was wondering if I'm going to persevere through college and graduate. And I was wondering, how my mom feels, who passed away April 9th, 1953. Her name's Rebecca. I was wondering how she feels about, like, how much I've overcame stuff, and is she proud of me and stuff. Like, what are her thoughts about that?
Okay, well, let's address that. They don't have thoughts. They're in the energy of feeling, and the feeling is of pure love, purity, and connection, all right?
Okay.
And you said April is her birthday?
April 9th, yeah, 1953. Okay. Rebecca. Or Becky.
Okay.
Or Bex.
It's interesting because there was an interesting dynamic between the two of you. Yes, it seemed it has this like different relationship, not just like mother-daughter. It's almost like you guys had a different dynamic than that between the two of you. Does that make sense?
Yeah, she was like my best friend.
Yeah.
My own best friend at the time.
Yeah, so I don't feel like a mother-daughter where, you're like, okay, Mom, I really feel that like a different relationship happened between the two of you. And she's very much in tune with you, and I feel like you feel her often because she's very much around you. Now, to answer the question about college, university, yes, we're going to do it, don't doubt. We're just navigating some of the aspects that maybe we don't like that particular task we have to do, but it's a necessity to move on through. You will do that, and I actually feel major, minor. I feel like I'm in music class now, major, minor, minor, major. But I feel like you're going to have a primary, major, and there's something else that you maybe don't get a minor in, but you almost could, the way you entertain that aspect, because I still feel like we're on the fence as to what it is we're really going to do in this career. So explore them both. You can figure it all out as you get towards the end.
All right. Well, it's good. It's good. I appreciate the confirmation and the comfort. I appreciate that.
You're doing great. You really are. And your mom, your best friend.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about your best friend. She got your back, honey. She got your back.
She always does.
All right. So thank you so much for calling, and hopefully you'll head down to Florida and come visit us sometime.
I really want to, Sarah. One day. I hope so. I'm praying to God about it.
You will. You just ease on down the road, honey. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless
Thank
you.
you.
Bye.
God bless.
You see how we worry and we get all bent out of shape and we don't know whether we're doing the right thing? We are always being spoken to by our intuition. We're always doing this and making that connection. So here on Facebook, what questions do we have in our Facebook page? I want to know what your input is for us, and do you enjoy our show? Who enjoys our show? I want to know. We should see, maybe we can put up a poll and see who's enjoying the show here, because we love answering your questions. Let's get a question here. Who do we have? Montes Sweetness 1. I love that name. Hey, Sarah, what's the message from my angels and God today? The first thing I'm made aware of is a very strong connection with the angels. I'm actually seeing Archangel Gabriel. Gabriel is the messenger. He gives messages. I also see journaling, writing for you. I feel very drawn to the fact that your creative process and connections are there. I'm also made aware of strong, loving connections of friends and family, as if you are the kind heart that everyone wants to be around, my dear. This year is going to bring you a wonderful birthday surprise. I feel as if when your birthday dawns upon you, you really take pause to celebrate the accomplishments that you have and what is to come. I see new beginnings, new horizons approaching for you as you expand in your 2020. And then by 2022, I feel as if you sit down and say, I've arrived. Everything's the way I always wanted it to be. So Montes Sweetness 1, you've got quite the journey between now and, I can't believe I'm saying this, 2022. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. Let's take another question from Facebook. Who else do we have? Gina May. Have some important meetings. We did that one already for Miss Gina, so let's go to another one. Hunter Law. Will my sister Jen, she's in a wheelchair and needs a place to live, her birthday. Hunter Law, your sister Jen will be okay. What I do see here is that there's someone who's going to step up for assistance. I don't know if they're in a social setting or they work for social services, but someone is going to step up to find a place for your sister. She will be okay, and I feel like she's going to get the help, the love, and the support that she needs. Thank you so much, Hunter Law. A lot of great things coming for you. Thank you for following the show. I know you said you're in New York, and we're doing our best to come to New York City, so hopefully I'll see you when I get there to New York. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. We're going to take another question from Facebook, Cassandra DeLeo. She says, hey, Sarah, anything from Spirit for me? Been feeling a little lost. You know, you've been feeling lost, alone, disconnected, and that's not normally you. Normally you have this warm sense, and you know people, you can read people, you're inspired, but I feel as if you kind of lost that self-love feeling and wondering if everything you've done has been for no reason. Well, my dear, you are embarking upon new opportunities for yourself, and you're going to have a new job coming up in this end of this 2019 time, and I feel as if things start to come together. Work on connecting to your angels and that strong connection with Source, the universe, and all that Mother Earth has to offer you, because you are going to align much more strongly as we step into the month of August. So if this month seems emotional, if you feel out of sorts, just kind of go with it. Be kind, be gentle with yourself, and know everything's going to work out perfectly for you. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. And before we get to that message from our sponsors, we're going to put you in a state of harmony. And I know many of you on our Facebook page, our Sunday Fun Day, you like to hear a Sarah Spiritual song. Well, this song is a reminder that if we could all just honor each other, love each other for who we are, meet people where they are at, we could all be in harmony. The bird doesn't worry. The trees don't really worry if the leaves fall off. They know another leaf is going to fall and another one will be born. You see, life is in a wonderful cycle. So don't resist the cycle. Go with the flow. Let go and be in harmony. Here's my song, Harmony. We'd love to share that with all of you. And then when we come back, after the song, after our public announcements from our sponsors, we will be right back to the phone lines. Stay with us.
The sun begins to set and close out the day, and the moon begins to rise. It says hello as the sun says goodbye. The birds ride the wind and nowhere there to go. They're just cruising by, singing a song or two for you and I. The ocean meets the sand and whispers to it too, come dance with me and lose yourself deep in the sea. Oh, the world, it works so beautifully together. Oh, the world, it seems in harmony. Why can't you and I live together in harmony? The butterfly emerges from deep within the cocoon. It was hiding for a while, getting ready to show its beauty and change. go and dance with the trees and twirl the leaves around as they dance in the sunlight. The rain, it begins to fall and everything washes off, all shiny and new, just like me and you. When we were once born, the world is there together as one. The world is there together in harmony. Why can't we live together and understand who we are? Why do wars make us better when we feel like we are hurt? Why can't we love one another and give it all a chance to dance? The world, it flows so beautifully. It dances with the planets, and the stars light the way, and the universe says, you are one with me. Why can't we learn to live together as one? Why can't we learn to love everyone? Oh, the world is in harmony if we follow the sun and moon and stars in the universe and dance as one in harmony. In harmony, you and me, we are one.
Want to feel your healthiest ever? Kim Skokin of My Total Body Wellness is a naturopathic doctor who can create a personalized total body health plan just for you. Call 561-469-0099 or visit mytotalbodywellness.com. Kim addresses weight loss, sleep disorders, stress reduction, allergies, food sensitivities, and more. Kim specializes in meridian stress assessments, bioenergetics, and other leading-edge techniques. Mention Sarah Spiritual when you schedule your appointment with Kim and receive a free food or allergy sensitivity assessment. Call Kim Skokin at 561-469-0099 today, a certified natural health professional.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of life. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM, and we are answering your questions right here live on WWNN, and we've got calls all across the nation, 888-565-1470, and I've got to take a question from, let's see, Kalpana, and she's in D-Land, Florida. Kalpana, how are you?
Fine, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing great, and how's everything moving along for you?
Good. Doing really, really good. Very, very happy. I finished my 3 baths successfully.
Great.
I played some Indian Lord Shiva song during the bath time.
Great.
And Mahakali's on the 3rd day, the last day, and it was very, very. I'm also have you on the. I'm also watching you on YouTube at the same time. So
thank you. So, my dear.
Yeah.
So we met.
My question
we
is,
met not too long ago, right? We met just a few weeks, right? Just
last
a few.
week.
Yeah, we met. I met you at an event, right? And then you came to see me. And so you've navigated some changes already, right? We're starting to pull ourselves up. When we first connected, you really weren't feeling very well supported and a little lost. Is that correct?
Yeah. Not lost.
Yeah. And now we're starting to feel a little bit more like ourself.
Yes. A lot like myself.
We can create again, you see? Sometimes the blocks that are there, because we have given them a place in our spirit, in our energy, they kind of take hold. So now you're reclaiming your personal connection with Source. You're reclaiming your personal power. You're reclaiming self-love and self-worth. And what a great feeling. Bravo. You've shifted so much in 2 weeks. I have to say bravo.
Thank you so much. Without your help, that would not have been possible at all. Not at all.
So, well, God puts people on your path. And if it wasn't me, sweetheart, God would have had someone else pop in and go, okay, time to snap out of it, right? Because that's how the universe works. But I'm so honored that I was able to meet you at the Reignite Your Light Summit. That was a wonderful event. What is your question for me?
My question is, how does my aura look like now? Because I am taking a class tomorrow, and I want to be 100% free of whatever it is blocking me so I can pay full attention to your teachings.
Well, let's look at it this way. Full attention comes on so many levels. You see, we hear something once. When we hear it again, we hear a different interpretation of it. There are things that I've heard that even I've taught. 5 years later, I've played it back. And I was like, wow, I didn't even hear it come out of my mouth that way. So we're always evolving. And because we're human, we always are experiencing some blockages because we're human. And it's when we do not give a blockage power and view it as insurmountable, just use it as a stepping stone for expansion of our soul and our consciousness and our connection to God. It's then that we don't have to worry because we're always paying attention at the perfect moment. But when I look into your energy, I see magnificent blue for the communication power that you're establishing. There's this beautiful healing blue and there's beautiful green energy, that there's a lot of emotional and physical healing that is taking place all around you. And then on the outer half of your energy, the very last tip of energy, are these little highlighted violet energies that let me know that you're in a state of transformation. And also kind of little evidence for me that you walked into the Expedito Enlightenment Center and you saw that magnificent purple energy and it just adhered to the outside of you so that you would be transforming things as you go. And people have been much more receptive to you as well, yes?
Yes, yes.
And I believe you're going to step into your path of a healer, a mentor, and a teacher a lot sooner than you thought, now that you're finding your way.
Wonderful.
Good job.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy with myself. I just sing and dance, and I'm like, yeah, Sarah, yeah. I have your picture in my altar that I got from Reignite Your Light. And it's like you have become one of my gurus that I will be following you for hopefully the rest of my life.
Yes, and you know what? I will follow you because we're all in this together, hand in hand, heart to heart, soul to soul. You know, we're all teaching each other. We're all navigating and through each of you. When you each have your accomplishment, and even when you stumble, I can see aspects of myself and what I've either navigated or what I've yet to expand with. And this is how we all learn and help each other. So thank you so much for being part of our Sarah Spiritual Vibe Tribe. And I'm really glad you'll be in class. And we'll see you live online. Thank you so much, honey. God bless you.
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. 888-565-1470. We've got to go right back to the phone lines and back to Facebook. Let's populate some questions up here on my Facebook feed. Before I go to Kissimmee, I've got some people who are giving me questions. I do know that Renee Costello was asking me a question. So as you populate another one, I'm just going to talk to Renee for a moment here because I got the Facebook up. I'm so in everybody's business here. I'm like multitasking. But Renee, I've got this energy here that you are really winding out chapters, things that no longer serve you. Renee Costello on Facebook, please understand that if it's not serving you, it's time for change. And you're making the right choices if it's freeing you up to be more who you want to be. That is the key. If you're stepping into harmony and joy with the choice you made, go forward. Even if something doesn't play out exactly to your liking, something else will open another door for you. It's time to get out of the stagnation, and make the change so that you can be free. I'm as free as a bird now. Time for you to be free, Renee Costello. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. All right, you can do your job, Mr. Producer. Who's got a question here for me on Facebook? I'm just in everybody's business. Next thing you know, I'll be setting up lights. Oh, let's see. Katie Ann Patterson. Wait a minute. I do that too, don't I? Okay. Katie Ann Patterson says, Sarah, do you see me move down closer to my daughter, Zoe? Let's see. Let me see. First thing I see here for you is that this year is still a year of some shifts and clearing for you. The move that you seek is something that is more effectively done in the month of March of next year. I don't feel like everything, Katie Ann Patterson's in place for the move. I do feel that it will benefit you to move, both of you, if we step you into 2020 with this move. Set your intention, make your plan, And it's time for you to take a little good care of you, my dear, and have a spot of tea for me, my dear. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. Who else do we have here live on Facebook before we go to good old Kissimmee? Sharon Radis Roman. She says, any messages from my mom? Sharon, the first thing that I'm made aware of is that Mom is in the energy of you at all times. It's as if we're having this constant chit-chat with Mom, even though she's not physically here, as if you pick up the phone, but you pick up the spirit phone. I also am made aware that there's an anniversary or birthday that's coming up very soon for her. That will be a deeper connection for you to feel her presence with you. We are sorry for the loss of Mom, but remember, she's simply on the other side of life and will always be around you. She's also making mention of some animal like a dog. I'm seeing a dog, a pet, a dog. So I don't know if it's your dog or her dog, but she's also making mention of a dog that seems important to the family. I'm going to leave that with you here. I do hope you join us on Sunday Fun Day. We'll tap back into Mom there on our Sunday Fun Day. We've got a lot planned for everybody coming up. Thank you so much, Sharon Radis Roman, for your Facebook question. We send you much love from the other side. We're going to go right back to the phone lines, 888-565-1470. We've got Laura, and Laura is in Kissimmee. Laura, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing great, Laura, and how can we assist you?
I'm trying to contact somebody spiritually that passed.
Okay.
It was a sudden, thing that happened, and I just, it's been weighing heavy on my heart and my mind, and
And they were close to you. They were close to you. You guys connected, yes? There was a connection between the two of you that was almost a spiritual connection is how I see it, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. I can't breathe. I feel like I have a slamming in my chest and my throat here before the passing. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but suddenly I can't breathe. Does this make sense to you in the passing regarding this person?
Okay.
Okay. Hold on here. Do you have their birthday for me, please? And this is a recent passing. Is that true?
Yes, November 4th, 1991.
They're giving me the number 7. Is it 7 weeks, 7 months? What does the number 7 have to do with them, please?
Maybe July 1st. They passed away. It's the 7th month of the year.
Okay, thank you. They're giving me the number 7, and it has to do with them 7 weeks, 7 months, or the month of July. Thank you so much for that. So they just passed, sweetheart, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. There's this bit of a transition for me to make a strong connection with them. They're in transition right now. So it's difficult for me to give you more than what they give me little bits right now because they're in their process. But I do know that they... They say that they wanted to say goodbye to you and they didn't get to say goodbye to you.
Okay.
So right before, were you supposed to see them before this passing and you didn't get to see them or talk to them?
It's my son's father.
And did you?
He was supposed to come one day and...
He didn't?
Right. No.
Okay. He didn't get to say goodbye to you. Like, he wasn't able to make that last connection with you. And for that, he's sorry. All right? But he will assist you on the other side. He will be there for you.
Okay.
I hope you and I can connect at another time privately when he's a little more settled in that energy, Laura. I would love to. And I am supposed to come up to Orlando, Kissimmee area. But if I don't make it there before your need to make this connection, give it a few weeks and let's have a phone session. And or come down to West Palm and I will make it. But just know based on his number 7 that he is aware that he is with you and he's around us, at least for me to get a glimpse of him.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, honey. God bless you. Bye.
All right, thanks. Bye.
888-565-1470. Let's go right back to the phone lines. I've got Jerry, and Jerry is in Lauderhill. Jerry, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm doing great, Jerry. And how can I assist you? Are you still wowing ladies or something? What are you up to?
I don't know.
Jerry,
Working.
You're
But
working.
I don't give up, hon.
Don't give up. Don't give up on them.
I don't give up.
No, siree. Don't give up. And how can I help you?
I just wondered if you saw anything between us, anything new or anything.
I see.
Her birthday is May 28th, 63, I think.
Did you two talk about possibly going away and it still hasn't happened or something?
No, just maybe little spurts of conversation or something, but nothing spectacular, no.
All right. I see talk of a trip or a getaway. This would be very beneficial for the two of you to get away from everything, away from the busyness. She's just a really busy person, and I don't know that she's carving out the time. But I feel like she's overwhelmed by things with family, obligations, connections, something with a child or children, older children, but there's something pulling on her, yes?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You got it again. You're absolutely right on the nose. I mean, she just works and works and works. She's a school teacher. She teaches autistic children.
Okay.
And, and then she's got other, and it's just, she's one of these perfectionists, and I know how that is because I used to be that way until I realized it was stupid. But, anyway, so that's all you, nothing else.
I really feel that if you two could get away, it would make a tremendous difference for you, Jerry.
Yeah, I can't even get. I can't. I'm lucky if I see her once a week.
Okay.
It's just she's just running, doing always busy. Anyway, okay, I appreciate that.
So I know that we're looking for primary partnerships. So you may want to be open to other possibilities, even though I know you have your heart set on this one, just because you really want to have that connection. Yes, Jerry?
Yeah, I'm just nuts about it. Okay. I saw her in a restaurant. I walked over to her. I said, "Can I tell you something?" She said, "Sure. What is it?" I said, "It's personal." She said, "Yeah." I said, "I think you're the most beautiful woman I ever saw in my life." And as I was saying it, I looked down. I saw she had a ring on her finger. I said, "Oh, you're married." She said, "Yeah, that's my husband over there. He's getting me some food." I said, "Oh." I said, "Well, here's my phone number. If you ever change your mind, call me." She called me like maybe a month later. So
okay.
There we've been.
So let it unfold. But in the meantime, live your life, all right?
Yeah. Oh, I want to ask you a question.
Yes.
Maybe I shouldn't ask on the air, but do you have anybody selling your program, a salesman?
No, but we definitely do need a program salesperson, so absolutely.
I can sell ice ice cream. As a matter of fact, I did one time on a bet. Okay, I'll. Do you put your number to reach you other than the radio station at the end of the show or something?
Well, if I did that, Jerry, then everybody would be calling SarahSpiritual, and for sure I wouldn't sleep. But you gave your number to the operator when she answered the call, right? When Jasmine answered the call, you gave her a contact number.
I think I did.
Yeah.
I think I did, but I'm not sure.
All right. So you know what we'll do? Why don't you do this? I'm going to disconnect, but don't you hang up. As soon as I take my next call, they'll verify your number, and let's get together. It's a great opportunity, Jerry. Thank you so much for offering.
Okay. Thank you, hon.
You're welcome. Bye.
You're the best. I love you. You're great.
Thank you. God bless you. Bye.
Okay.
888-565-1470. We're going to go right back to the phone lines. I got to grab Amanda. And Amanda's in Illinois. So let's see what's going on in Illinois. I don't know what the weather's like in Illinois. I heard that things aren't as cold as they usually are. Some people are trying to tell me I can make it to Illinois in the summer. But let's see what's going on with Amanda. This open-toe shoe thing we got going on here in South Florida. It's kind of hard to go to Illinois if it's chilly. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great, Amanda. And how can I assist you tonight?
I'm just wondering if there's any messages coming through. I've had kind of a
rough
upper respiratory loss of my voice, and just wondering, about finances. And I kind of do the same work you do.
I know.
And I just love what you do.
Thank you. So let's work on you for a minute here, if I may. So we're going to just kind of bring in the light. All right. So the first thing that I see and I'm made aware of is there's something with the voice and the vocal cords. That, first of all, there's an irritation and aggravation, but it's not just limited, Amanda, to this life. There's a past life where you were, I'm going to use a heavy-duty word, executed for having your voice and speaking your truth. And so here you are in a moment where you're speaking truth in a world that doesn't want to hear the truth. Fake news and all that, right? So what I'm seeing here is that you're speaking truth and you're clearing the way. This blockage is for you to recognize that you're safe with who you are and who you've come to be. I'm also made aware that there is I'm not a doctor, just showing you what they show me in a visual, a parasite, a virus, something that's in the physical system that's creating a disconnect in the physical body, that's creating an inflammation, so to speak, almost as if we have a acidic environment that needs to be balanced, neutralized is how they say. So for you to see or talk to someone who deals in something that's more of a naturopathic, holistic way may be
I love that work, so that would be great.
I actually have someone connected to my show who's listed here, Kim, who does that type of work. She works with the healing elements, but she actually scans you, and it kind of shows you exactly what's out of balance. The vocal cords, if you allow them to heal, my dear, and stop talking. I know it's not easy, but if you could stop talking for just a bit, and in the stillness, envision a light that is swirling blue, purple, and green. The blue is to clear and strengthen communication. The purple is for the transforming and a leaving of karmic entanglements of this life and other lives. And the green is to infuse the healing in the strings. The strings of the vocal cord are tight. We need to flex them. It is also for you, according to Archangel Raphael, for you to take your left hand and the 3 middle fingers and pulse them from the base of your chin down to the center of your neck where the collarbone meets, and then bring it back up. Gentle pulsing. And as you pulse, you will send radiation from the other side to bring the healing to you. This is something that if you nurse it for the next 3 months, and we connect you with Kim, you did give your phone number as well. We will do our best to make that connection. This will be an easy time for you. Use this for your journaling, your writing, you're putting together your programs so that when you hit the ground running, you are front and center. This makes sense to you, Amanda, yes?
Yes, it does. I'm writing a book about my life. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Archangel Gabriel will assist you. And Kim, although she's here in Florida, can do this remotely for you. And we will make that connection and introduction for you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Amanda. Inbox me on SarahSpiritual, and we will make the connect for you. Thank you.
Thank you.
God bless you. Bye. 888-565-1470. I think we need to go to commercial. We need to get another commercial in here. They're like, hurry up, Sarah, get a commercial so you can get back on the phone lines and back on my Facebook feed. So let me say howdy to everyone on Facebook. When we go to commercial, stay with us. Don't go away. You know we're going to be right back.
Know me, do I know you? Have we met before?
Want to feel your healthiest ever? Kim Skokin of My Total Body Wellness is a naturopathic doctor who can create a personalized total body health plan just for you. Call 561-469-0099 or visit mytotalbodywellness.com. Kim addresses weight loss, sleep disorders, stress reduction, allergies, food sensitivities, and more. Kim specializes in meridian stress assessments, bioenergetics, and other leading-edge techniques. Mention SarahSpiritual when you schedule your appointment with Kim and receive a free food or allergy sensitivity assessment. Call Kim Skokin at 561-469-0099 today, a certified natural health professional.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There, you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. And we're going to go right back to Facebook. We got some people on Facebook asking some really important questions here. So let's see who we've got here. Anya Kerman. She says, I would love a message from my guides. Anya Kerman, the first thing that I'm made aware of is a very strong connectivity that is with you and the angels as well as your guides. There's a guide that has been working with you for your self-expression. Freedom to be you, your personal light, your personal breath being transformed. I see a lot of music and dance and movement around you. It's time for you to kind of balance out your energy. When I take you into this 2019 into 2020, Anya, they tell me that you are here to be of assistance to others, to be a way shower of sorts, so that you can help others. Now, I see that this year is a deep dive into your soul, Anya, where you're asking important questions. What is my reason? What is my purpose? What is my legacy? Why am I here? This is why we are in alignment with who we've come to be. This is the year of self-discovery, self-love, self-expression, and you're stepping out into the world to shine your light, Anya Kerman. Know that your guides are with you, particularly this very dancing guide that I see. just dancing around you. We've got another question from Facebook. Who else do we have here live on our Facebook feed? We've got Tanya Van Ree. Anything from Spirit for me. So Tanya Van Ree, the first thing that I am made aware of is that this year is a year for you to really put your foot on the path of your personal career. Almost like this is a year of your personal empowerment. You're laying down the groundwork for a career move that is going to benefit you almost with a sense of business, entrepreneurship, something that is your baby, your gig, something you're passionate and full of purpose with. And I also see the energy of a lot of people gathered around you, like you're the person to connect with. You make them feel special. I also see that children do well with you, almost as if you are the person who is connecting to children and making them feel special. Tap into that energy, my dear. This year is the year where you redesign career so you can have something that truly brings joy every day of the year. Thank you, Tanya Von Ree, for your Facebook question. We've got one more Facebook question we're going to get to before we go back to the phone lines, back to commercial, 888-565-1470. Opening up the phone lines. Hey, Sarah, Star Waya says, I'm wondering if my finances are going to get better. I do see finances getting better, and thank you for your call regarding your voice. So happy we made that connection. Finances will improve when I take you into the month of October. You are on a really strong platform. Thank you, Starwa Amanda, for your Facebook question. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, we've got calls all across the nation. We've got South Florida, we've got El Paso, we've got New Jersey, and we've got so many other areas all across the nation. Be sure to give us a call at 888-565-1470. If the lines are busy, that's okay. Hang up, dial again, because we want to talk to you. Stay with us. We're going to be right back.
That shines down upon me, and there's a light that brightens up my day. There's a light leading the way. Oh, there's a light.
'Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with Sarah Spiritual on Facebook and Periscope. The phone lines are open 1-888-565-1470. That's 1-888-565-1470.
.1470 AM and 95.3 FM, the Health and Wealth Radio Network. Listen for A Touch of Gray, the talk show for adults, with Carol Marks and Michael Harrison, Saturdays at 1.
I'm a third grade teacher.
I'm a school bus driver.
I am a parent.
I am a teacher's aide, and I agree to be identified
as a caring adult who pledges to help bullied students.
I will listen carefully to all students who seek my help
and act on their behalf
to put an immediate stop to bullying.
I will work with other caring adults to create a safe
learning environment for all the students in my school.
In my school.
In my school.
In my school.
I'm Dennis Van Rokel, President of the National Education Association. Help us create safe, bully-free learning environments for all students. One caring adult can make all the difference. Be that adult and take the pledge at NEA.org/bullyfree. Adults have the power to stop bullying in our schools.
It starts with me.
It starts with me.
It starts with me.
It starts with me.
Bully-free. It starts with me.
Visit NEA.org/bullyfree. A message from the National Education Association.
Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM W237BD Boca Raton, the Health and Wealth Radio Network.
Sometimes a family needs a little help to deal with life stresses. You can contribute to happy, healthy childhoods with a few simple steps. Notice families under stress. Offer a helping hand. Give your time. Talk about healthy child development. Connect a family with resources. Contributing to a great childhood can be as easy as being a good neighbor. For more, PreventChildAbuseFL.org. This message is sponsored by the Ounce of Prevention Fund of Florida, the Florida Association of Broadcasters, and this radio station.
Go to your app store and download the WNN app on your Android or iPhone and never miss a Talk 1470 minute.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There, you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Welcome back to the third hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, as we continue our uplifting and empowering spiritual discussions to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next hour, listen, call in, and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share love and light.
There's a light right here on WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 FM, 888-565-1470. That's the number to get you in here right on, right down, right now. We are answering questions on Facebook, and we have shared the page, and we only need just a couple more shares to get to our 125. 125, going once, going twice, going three times. 125, who's going to share the page, share the page, share the page, and we're answering your calls here on WWNN. Call in 888-565-1470. If you'd like to learn more about my work, Sarah Spiritual, go to SarahSpiritual.com. I would love to see you at my center in sunny West Palm Beach. And we want to welcome Miss Jasmine back in the house. Jasmine's answering the calls and helping us, and she just got married. I'm getting married in the morning. And that would be another one of the Sarah Spiritual predictions. That came true. We won't tell you the whole story behind the scenes, but we knew a story or two was going on long before Miss Jasmine did. So happy wedding days and newlywed time for you, Miss Jasmine. Welcome back for answering the calls for us here on WWNN. And thanks, Dan, for filling in. We had to have you stretch it out a bit, but thank you so much. It gets a little crazy here in the studio. Lights, camera, action. We got Freddie trying to piece things back together every week, back and forth. We missed you guys. Thank you so much. But we are back. Mercury retrograde. We love you. Thank you for the opportunities for expansion. And we ask you to pass us by for the next 3 weeks. We're answering some questions here. I've got Carol Monroe We are talking to Carol Monroe here on Facebook. Thank you so much. We were kind of talking about Jeff on the other side, so we're kind of connecting with that. So we're going to continue that conversation in the feed. We were also talking to Shell, and Shell was asking about her son. You know, sometimes our children make a choice, and we don't always enjoy their choice. Kind of creates a bit of angst for us as parents, and we kind of got to let them go. Let them go, let them shine, let them do what they need to do. Anya, thank you so much for sharing the page. Isabel Fox is in the house. Thank you so much. Gideon Roy Shutt, he says to me here, Sarah, will I get a job soon? Everything is going wrong. Thank you in advance. You know, it's interesting, Gideon Roy Shutt on Facebook. Thank you so much. I don't know if we can find that in the feed, but I just looked down. Spirit said, I got to answer this one because Gideon's ready to be like, oh my God, I can't take it anymore. When I look at this energy, the way I see this here is that you are supposed to ask yourself some really important questions of, have I been on the right path as to what I want to do? I see a lot of dissatisfaction has been with you, Gideon, and you haven't really been happy and everything's going wrong. And I'm not going to say it's going wrong for a reason because you're getting hit by all angles. I will say this to you. This year into next year, you're going to make a major shift for yourself. You will get a job soon. Hang on. Visualize the job you want. Write it down. I am the man who is in a work environment that I enjoy, and I am doing the following. And I am appreciated. I love my job, and my job comes to me with ease and grace every day. I am in gratitude. And Gideon, you write down the amount that you're going to get paid. I am the man who's getting paid. Heck, go for over $100,000. You're worth it, honey. And ask for the universe to align things. Let it go. Things will not keep going wrong. Stay in touch with us. Welcome to the feed. We want you to be a part of this experience, and we're going to all hold the space that whatever feels as if it's wrong rights itself right away, and you use it as your stepping stone to greatness. Thank you, Gideon Roy Shutt, for your Facebook question. One more Facebook question before I go back to the phone lines at 888-565-1470. Good morning. Caitlin, where are you when you're saying good morning to me? I guess you must be in another spot. Maybe you're in New Zealand. Maybe you're in the UK. I don't know. You're probably in New Zealand. Good morning, Sarah. Would just like to know if I get this. I'm waiting on. I feel I have put it into the universe. You know, Caitlin, I do feel that there is a shift, a change of what you desire coming for you. And I take you into the second. Spirit says the second week in August. So good morning to you, mate. The second week of August makes me feel as if something shifts for you that brings you the union and the connection that you want. The result is the word they give me. You have put it in the universe. You will get what you're waiting on. Patience is a virtue. And I actually feel as if it starts to manifest and then it stalls for a moment. You get worried. Don't get worried. Let it come together as a full culmination. I know there's a personal aspect to this particular question that's not in the feed. If you want to inbox me, Caitlin Christensen, good morning to you. Give me that message. I'll do my best to get back to the inbox later on today or tomorrow when I get back into the feed and answer more questions for all of you. 888-565-1470. Going back to the phone lines. I got to get to Elizabeth. Elizabeth is in New Jersey. Elizabeth, how are you?
Oh, I'm just fine, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing great. The flowers are blooming there in New Jersey. Did we get some summer finally?
Yes, finally. I wanted to start by telling you what you told me about when I get a job. It's probably going to be, internship training or whatever.
Yes.
You were right about that. I started a job, and I started actually July 3rd. They called me up today, and they offered me something better with them. I'm an agency, but they want to buy the agency out, and they want to teach me something if I'm open to it. And I said I most certainly am.
Good.
And the pay is great. So just wanted to let you know you were right about that.
Thank you. And I'm really glad for you. I'm glad it's coming together. And know that you're so supported from the other side, and they've got your back. They really do. And I know you felt as if you were in this uncomfortable spot for the past couple of months, and I know we talked and navigated through some of that. And sometimes when I talk to people, Elizabeth, I say something and I'm like, okay, I'm not sure about how that all plays out. And I can almost hear sometimes when people are like, what, Sarah, really? but I just trust what they give me. And then I just ask that you all trust that it's going to work out. And I feel like this could put you in a position of a director, something of importance, and something that, yeah, you might have to work, and it might be a little bit of a growing pain, but I feel as if it's going to help you pull things together so that you have some flexibility financially, spiritually, and then as you feel better about things, then you're in a better place to make choices that have the flexibility to make those choices.
Right, right. I was going to ask you, I'm feeling some type of energy. I don't know what it is, but I'm seeing someone that's on the other side. She was her friend, but she was like a mom when my mom wasn't here. Her name is Rosalind.
And, who's got the pain on the side of the shoulder and the neck, or who had a problem in the shoulder when they passed here? Because I've got the neck and the shoulder, unless you're having a problem with your shoulder, Elizabeth. Who's got that going on over here?
My dad, my son. Okay. My son, yeah.
Okay, and is he going for some treatment or something here?
Well, I've been giving him Elise and stuff like that, putting some mask or some Bengay and stuff, and it goes away, but he still gets it sometimes.
Okay, two things going on. I'm not a doctor, cannot diagnose, can't really give you any medical advice, but I'm going to show you what Spirit shows me in the etheric world, and then you translate it into the medical field with the professionals, all right?
Okay.
So what I'm feeling is something seems to be pinched, not lining up properly. I'm also feeling that in your house there is a lot of energy, and your son's very sensitive to that. Pay attention to what's been going on at the time when it has the onset. So there's a physical thing out of place in the body, and when the energy shifts in the house, since that's a pressure point for your son, it adheres there. So, clear out the house, smoke out the house, use some copal. Sage would be good, but I see something stronger, a little stronger than that. Clear the energy. I feel like there's been a lot of emotions, a lot of communication, and maybe some misunderstandings in the settling of some financial things or things having to do with people who have passed. So not everybody's been on the same page at moments in that household over the past 2 years. And I just feel there's a condensation of energy that's a little heavy. Your son is picking it up in the wound that is in the neck, okay? I get that from the woman that you ask of. It's almost as if she was the caretaker, the watcher of everyone, not just you, yes?
Oh, yes. She was a woman of all trades. She used to, when my mom wasn't there, and I tell you, I went through rough times.
She took care of everything.
She made sure that I ate and my kids ate, and she was always there. She was like a mom to me.
Yeah, yeah. And stew. I don't know. Stew. Did she used to make a stew or something? Because she's giving me a bowl that looks like stew. Like we're supposed to have
stew.
Beef
yes,
stew.
She used to like when I used to cook.
Yes. So when you're ready, it might be a little hot in New Jersey right now to make beef stew, but when you can, get out the crock pot, do what you do, make some beef stew, because that's what she's showing me. Almost like it's the comfort of the stew. I love when they talk to me about food. I'm like, okay, really? And I'm thinking, you want me to talk about that?
Yeah.
But, I just trust what they give me. But that's a connection between the two of you, and it's something that only you would know. And she is with you, and I really feel like you've been talking to her a lot more lately. Like you've been feeling the need to, and that makes me feel as if she's drawing close to you, almost as if there's a significance in a date that's coming up connected to her, or something with the family between you and her. So check that.
Okay.
A date. So I don't know if it's a birthday, the passing, but there's something connected to you guys that is linking. Okay?
Okay. All righty.
Good luck, Elizabeth, in this new job. I'm so happy that things are turning around. You're welcome. It's going to be great.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
God bless you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. 888-565-1470. We've got talk on Facebook here. We've got people who are truly missing their loved ones on the other side. I so love that we are talking to our loved ones on the other side. Anya, thank you for sharing the page. We did give you a message in the feed. We answered your question live, so just go back and listen to it. About 5-10 minutes ago, we gave you that message. We're going to go right back to the phone lines. I've got to go to Miami, And I've got Marie in Miami. Marie in Miami, how are you tonight?
Hi, Sarah. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing great, Marie. And how can I assist you?
I've been going through a lot again. It's like it will never stop.
Oh, it'll stop. It'll stop.
Relationship and money, and I just want to know what's going on and what to do because I'm tired.
Okay, nobody knows the troubles you've seen, and the way that I see it here, Marie, is this, that it's time for change, and when things aren't working, you've got to make the changes that you need, yes?
Yes.
And Marie, when I make these changes with you, I see that we need to fish or cut bait, so let's get rid of the fish that is stinking up that energy. Some relationship not working for you, you need to step away. It is toxic for you now. Drain the life from you. You're not really feeling the flow, the joy, the happiness of the life that you wanted to have, yes?
Mm-hmm, yes.
Critical spirit in this individual, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Let it go, let it go. Can't take it anymore. Let it go. If you step back from this relationship when the time is right and you feel it's the right move, what they make me aware of is that there will be this lightness that will step over and surround you. You will feel as if you are free to make choices again. I feel as if the finances are a result of the job not being in the right place. There's a shift that we can make in work. Now, I realize sometimes it's difficult for us to change everything. But sometimes some of us have just packed up, picked up, and left everything and started all over again, right?
Right.
And sometimes we don't want to be afraid to do that. We just need to do it.
Okay.
Finances are going to increase. Do not focus on the lack. Do not focus on the job to bring you additional revenue. I say this to you, Marie, and everyone listening on Facebook, on YouTube, all across the world. When we focus on what we do not have, and we do not allow the universe to supply us with all that we need and more through multiple streams of multiple opportunities, we have been trained and conditioned to believe that the only way that the abundance can come to us is because we have to push, work, and make it happen. Yes, I'm not saying that people don't have to have a job, but when we go to work, we need to know that that is only one stream, one way that our needs and desires will be met. We pinch ourselves off when we feel like the only way money can come to me is through my work.
Okay.
Open up. Now, I'm not saying go run out and go to the casino. I'm not saying go play a number. I'm just saying trust the universe. Someone will give you a gift card for lunch. Then someone else will give you something else. Then something else will happen. Then, yes, you might buy a scratch off and hit. Then something else will come to you. Then someone will talk to you. Hear, Marie, what I'm saying, because it'll probably happen just like I say it. And someone will then come to you and they will talk to you about another job opportunity, and that will offer you a job. That job will give you an opportunity for a bonus. So you have the pay increase and a bonus coming. Then from there, you'll get an opportunity to get a discount over a place you want to live that you thought you couldn't afford, but then the universe is going to say, here's another place for you to live. Then you're going to meet somebody who has their finances together. We're going to have a union together. Everything's going to come together, and we're going to be wealthy beyond measure. Do you get it?
Yes.
Are you open to that? Do you believe it's possible? If you don't believe it's possible, then it cannot happen.
I believe it's possible. It's just I've been with this person for 20 years, and it's like hard to like let go because it's like somebody else is in the picture that's causing all of this to
I know that, honey, but they need to make up that choice. They're allowing that to happen, and you're participating in a show, in a movie that you don't want to be in. So write yourself out of the script somehow. When you hold on to something that's bringing you down and you're drowning, you're going to drown if you don't let go.
Okay.
So you decide how and when, but something needs to change.
Okay.
All right. Have you and I sat together for a session?
No.
Okay. Well, I do sessions in person. I do sessions on the phone and in Skype. And I have so many people who come up from Miami, so many people who come down from Orlando, so many people who drive in from Georgia. We got people coming in from everywhere. Come to the center. Let me make some suggestions to assist you in the shift so you can create the energetic blueprint to support what you want to create. And one never knows. That relationship that is the troublesome aspect may align itself a little differently. But right now, you need to take yourself out of the drama. Repeat after me. DWD.
DWD.
Done with drama, baby. You're done.
Done with drama.
Right.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, Marie. Keep us posted. God bless you.
All right, I will. Thank you.
888-565-1470. Let's go to El Paso, Texas, deep in the heart of Texas. I got Alfred. What's it all about, Alfred? Alfred, are you driving?
No, I stopped now.
Thank you.
But thank you, as always, Miss Sarah, for taking my call.
I thought we were taking a spaceship for a minute. I was like, Roger Wilco, we're up and running here. All right, we're going. 10, 9, 8. Okay. How are you?
So great. My question is, Miss Sarah, I have twins. They're 16. They're in early college, so they're committing to college classes. And when I ask them, what would you guys like to be, I can't get any indication from them. My wife's in medical. I'm retired aviation. They don't want to go in either one of those fields. So I'm just trying to see if you see anything, their energy of what they could possibly go into. I'm just trying to steer them educationally in the right direction right now.
Well, interestingly enough, they're in dual enrollment, and at age 16, it's probably going to change about 2 times from now at least, right? But dual enrollment allows them to get the mandatory classes out of the way and kind of balance it out so that when they step in and begin to step into the more technical or direct classes to lead to a career, they can concentrate on those core elements and not have to be bogged down with, oh, I've got to take history, or, oh, I've got to take math. So they're getting some things out of the way. I feel as if you've got 2 twins who are 2 totally different people. This is true, yes?
That's 100%.
Yes. So when I look at that, I feel like one is a little bit more creative and got a more personable flair, and another one's a little bit more cerebral, right? So, and a little more to herself. So I feel that one may not go to medicine or aviation, but will do something equally as technical or direct or almost rigid, all right? And then I feel that the other one may do well. The one who's a little more creative, she might do well in the energy of talking to people, being with people. I'm not going to say entertainment, but I will say something that puts her in the forefront, the head of a project, something having to do with marketing or sales, but not just a regular marketing position, something that aligns her with dealing with lots of people, of lots of organizations. It's almost like she could head up a debate team if she wanted, yes?
Okay.
Okay. So let that unfold for her. You've got 2 separate beings. You will know better next year for them what seems to feel good for both of them. When they go to school, the school will also determine the comfortability of what they choose. So make sure that the schools that they pick are really lining up with the choice. One is more technical, one is a little bit more creative. That's how I see it.
Okay.
Is the one who's creative like to write or read and write, please?
A little, but still not as much as I try to encourage.
Okay. Well, they're all differently structured now as far as reading and writing. I actually found out that some of them don't even know how to address an envelope. I was kind of scratching my head going, when did that happen? Because it's not necessary. People are sending emails. They're not addressing envelopes and putting stamps on things. So I could say they may get away from writing, but there's a creative flair to that one that could actually take her down an unusual possibility for herself. Or maybe something in an HR facility where she's kind of negotiating things and working with people. All right?
Okay.
All right, Alfred,
well,
thank you.
So much.
You're welcome. Good
Thank
job. You've done a great job with them. Great girls you've got. Thank you. Bye. 888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, we're going to go back to Facebook, and I've got calls on the line. I've got New Jersey. I've got West Palm Beach. Marida's on the line. Got to hear what's going on. And we got Monica. I'm sure she's got a question or two, and the list goes on. And while we're on break, I've got to go to Facebook and see what's going on, because Christine Mays is here. Carol Monroe is talking about loved ones on the other side. We're going back and forth, talking about the people that we've missed and getting past the loss. So pop onto Facebook, Sarah Spiritual. Be sure to like the page, follow the page. Did you know I've got a YouTube channel? Go to Sarah Spiritual YouTube. Let's connect, everyone. Stay with us. Don't go away. You know, we're going to be right back.
Because you know that you know me. Every soul has its story, like a movie play.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Want to feel your healthiest ever? Kim Skokin of My Total Body Wellness is a naturopathic doctor who can create a personalized total body health plan just for you. Call 561-469-0099 or visit mytotalbodywellness.com. Kim addresses weight loss, sleep disorders, stress reduction, allergies, food sensitivities, and more. Kim specializes in meridian stress assessments, bioenergetics, and other leading-edge techniques. Mention Sarah Spiritual when you schedule your appointment with Kim and receive a free food or allergy sensitivity assessment. Call Kim Skokin at 561-469-0099 today, a certified natural health professional.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of life. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Live on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM, and we are answering your questions all across the nation. New Jersey, West Palm Beach, California. We've been to Texas. We've been everywhere, so we are going to answer more questions. And let's bring up a question or two on Facebook. Let's see what's going on. Then we've got to go to West Palm Beach. Then we've got to go back to Jersey, right? Let's see. Michaelin Ann, she says, I recently ended a relationship. So there's some uncertainty there around that question, and I'm not sure I made the right choice, right? She's feeling a little upset and hurt, and she's wondering if it was the right choice for her. But I see that the relationship with the individual was not meeting the needs, and there was an emotional disconnect. They were emotionally unavailable, and they were not really in alignment with the vibrational match of what you desired to have. And there was a toxicity with them of a wound that they kept bringing back into the relationship, connecting this relationship to things that were uncomfortable for you. I know that letting go was a difficult thing, but it was a necessary thing to move yourself to the next level. If you allow yourself to heal, Michaela Ann, in this next 2-month period, when I spin you out into the month of October, I do see that there's opportunity for another relationship. This relationship that you did let go of will pop back up. It is careful for one not to go back in a direction that led us down a dark rabbit hole. We want to be able to pull ourselves up and step into the energy of a new paradigm of relationship, a vibrational match, equally yoked. Continue moving forward. You will heal. Archangel Raphael will assist you in that healing. We're going to take one more question here before we go to the phone lines at 888-565-1470. We've got Kimberly Kirkland. Kimberly Kirkland, so glad to have you. Sarah, my husband needs healing, a lot of health issues. Kimberly, we will send your husband healing. We will especially be working on that to do some healing work on him during this time of the rest of the show, and we will work through that energy. I'm also seeing a lot of blockages in the heart, the chest, the lung area, so we want to clear that up for him as well. What we will do for you, my dear Kimberly, is I know that he's in a very tentative state here in the health. We will continue to surround him with light. Kimberly Kirkland, we are looking forward to having you join us in our next Sarah Spiritual program. Thank you, Kimberly, for your Facebook question and request, and we will send healing to your husband and to everyone online who needs healing right now. Everyone take a nice breath. We're going to begin to open up the energy of healing, particularly for Kimberly's husband. We're going to shower you with the lights of the green and the white and the gold. And as they shower upon you, we ask you to invite it to any area of your physical body that feels out of alignment, angst, pain, any emotions that are unresolved. Allow this light to enter the body. See it coming in a little brush of energy, kind of soaring into that area and infusing every cell around that area with the light of healing. And as we open that up, we ask for the assistance of the angels, particularly Archangel Raphael, to clear anything that is not in health. Thank you so much, everyone, for your participation. Continue to visualize that, and we will ask the angels to continue to surround you. Debbie Troxel says she's feeling a little worried. I've got her here on Facebook, and she's down and worried and hoping there's nothing to worry about. Debbie, nothing to worry about. You came through a wonderful celebration, a wonderful wedding, and wonderful times that have just passed you, Debbie Troxel. I know that it's difficult and the work environment is toxic. Everything will be fine. Focus on what you're grateful for, and everything will line up. Thank you, Debbie Troxel, for following the show, and I know that you do come to see me at the center. Grateful for your presence at our center. We're going to go right back to the phone lines. I've got Marida. Marida is in West Palm Beach. How are you?
Hi, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing great, my dear. You've navigated quite a few changes in the past 5 years, yes?
Yes, yes.
Ooh, and you've passed through it.
Any messages for me that you might have?
Yes. You've been talking to a woman who's passed. She seems to stand above you in the position of the grandmother energy. Yes, have you been feeling the presence of your grandmother, feeling a need to connect with grandmother energy, please?
Yes.
Mother's side of the family, very close to you. She makes me feel like she's the watchdog of the family, and that she too is spiritually gifted. You tend to keep your spiritualness on the down low, don't you?
Yes.
But your spirits come to you when you're dreaming, and they tell you everything. You're like a little spy, right, in your sleep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I feel like you're navigating some changes or trying to navigate a change for work. Like we want to find something different for work. There's some change that's coming for you. Have you been contemplating making a change in the work environment?
As a matter of fact, yes. I started a new, kind of like a new business on the side. I'm an independent contractor now for occupational therapy. And I just did my first home health besides my full-time job.
Yes.
So I wanted to see how that was going to go. I also wanted to see if anything new in my love life is concerned. And my third question would be, I've been contemplating whether to downsize and sell my home and move to another city, and if that would be feasible to do.
It would be feasible. I see that that's something that you tackle in 2020, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. The side hustle, the side business is definitely going to be the way for you to go. It's going to give you a little balance. You may feel like you're spreading yourself a little thin initially, but eventually that will be what you do, and you will do that full time, and you will have that flexibility of self. As far as love life is concerned, that seems a little spotty. I feel like there's like a disconnect. Something's not flowing quite right in love. Does that make sense to you, Marida?
Yes, it does. Okay. Yes, it does.
Are we in a disconnect with someone that we were with for a while, and now we're kind of not in our sync right now?
Yeah, I went through a separation, as a matter of fact, last year. Yeah.
Okay. So I see that disconnect. I don't know that it's over. I just feel like we need to go to our private corners, and we need to allow things to shift and change, and then we'll see what comes of that. You went through quite a bit as a couple, the universe tells me, right? God's like right there and he had you. But now if things don't fit back together, then don't try to put that round peg in the square hole. Be open to find something else.
I feel that I'm done and I'm over it. I'm done with it. That's it. I don't want to go back. I want something new, something fresh, something that's gonna, how could I say,
rejuvenate you, right? Have a new excitement.
Exactly.
Yes, and I see that. But again, we close out this year kind of still in a status quo. You're kind of getting your feet wet in the business arena, and then we move you forward to something else, all right? All right, my dear. I hope you come visit me.
So that I'm on the good track.
You're on a good track, but come sit with me. Let's have a session. We got lots to talk about.
Okay, I will.
Right. God bless you, honey.
Definitely.
Bye.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. And if you'd like to have a personal session with me, Sarah Spiritual, we do it by phone, by Skype, by WhatsApp app. I don't know. We talk to you any way we can. Today I did a Zoom call. Gentleman was in Ireland, so it was a lot of fun. Love connecting with you all across the nation, all across the world. So kindly visit SarahSpiritual.com, see the sessions that I offer, and let's connect heart to heart, soul to soul. I'm going to go right back to the phone lines, and I've got to go to Monica. Monica is in West Palm Beach. Monica, how are you tonight?
I'm well. Hi, Miss Sarah.
How
are you?
I'm doing great. How can I help you?
I wanted to know what messages Spirit has for me.
So I'm being faced with this energy of love. Like, was there a love interest and then it didn't meet your expectation?
Oh, not necessarily. I'm actually in a relationship with a person, but I don't know if there's any downfall. Right now, there's no downfall. We're good, as far as I know.
Okay. I feel like something may not meet your expectation, or there's an unrealistic expectation that either you have for him or he for you, all right? So that's something you may navigate. Doesn't mean it's a downfall. I just feel as if there's something not quite lining up, and that doesn't mean anything is top secret, not to send you down a line, but that's kind of what I see around you. I'm also made aware of a great awakening that you've gone through spiritually in the past 4 months, yes? Almost like you fine-tuned. It's like you stepped back from your spiritual connection and now you're kind of back in the game, so to speak, yes?
Yes.
And I see a strong awareness, and you've been having a lot of manifestation dreams where you're seeing and connecting with spirit and also seeing loved ones on the other side, yes?
So seeing the loved ones, I may not recall if I have, because if so, it would be in a dream, and I may not recall.
Okay. They're very much around you. Very much around you. And there's another study or degree that we have to finish up, or a test, because I'm seeing a test for something. Are you still wrapping something up for study?
Yes, I'm going into third semester of nursing school.
Okay. Well, we're wrapping it up. We're coming around to the close. And you will do just fine, my dear. It'll all fall into place perfectly. All right?
Okay.
Thank you, Monica. So glad to connect with you.
Likewise.
All right.
Have
God
a good
bless
night.
you. You too. Bye. 888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. And then when I come back, as soon as I come back, I've got to go to California. I've got to see what's going on with the Maya. But in the meantime, take a listen. Stay with us. Don't go away. Because you know we're going to be right back.
I know you, have we met before? I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice?
Want to feel your healthiest ever? Kim Skokin of My Total Body Wellness is a naturopathic doctor who can create a personalized total body health plan just for you. Call 561-469-0099 or visit mytotalbodywellness.com. Kim addresses weight loss, sleep disorders, stress reduction, allergies, food sensitivities, and more. Kim specializes in meridian stress assessments, bioenergetics, and other leading-edge techniques. Mention Sarah Spiritual when you schedule your appointment with Kim and receive a free food or allergy sensitivity assessment. Call Kim Skokin at 561-469-0099 today, a certified natural health professional.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of life. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Here live on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM, and we are connecting to all of you all across the nation. And, Derek just asked me a question. He's like, Sarah Spiritual, there's lots of gods. Which God do you serve? Well, you know what? Everyone has to make peace with themselves, but I personally have a relationship with God and with my beliefs and my faith, and I believe that Jesus was a great teacher, a great mentor, and a great savior for mankind to take notice as to how we can be compassionate, loving, and be healers, and be and do the miracles that Jesus did and many more. That's my own personal belief. But thank you, Derek, for asking that question here on Facebook, because to me, we are all here to be of assistance to each other, and we are all here to guide and assist each other on the path of life and be compassionate and hold that faith. But yes, there are many paths that lead to God, but in my world, we're all reporting to the same God in the heavens, And that's how I see it. But I'm not here to convince anyone as to what to believe. I'm here to help you navigate your own personal beliefs so that you can find your way to the great central sun and the great God that you will be standing in front of one day when our physical embodiment ceases to exist. So we're going to go right back to the phone lines, 888-565-1470. And I've got to go to California. Here I come. I got my Amaya right here in front of the sun. Amaya, how are you? What's going on?
Hi there. Thank you for taking my call.
Oh, you're welcome, Amaya. How can I assist you?
I am in a predicament, and I've not been in this place in my life. I have a conflict going on between staying in California or moving back to Pennsylvania.
And it's interesting that it falls at this time because you're at a closing juncture of your life right now. And we're closing out a chapter, a cycle for you. And I'm not surprised when you say that you're faced with this choice. But I feel like the choice is also connected to some type of obligation or something that we need to do. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, I've been in the healing arts for many, many years. And I feel that the land of the East Coast, I don't want to tell you a lot because I don't want to get my own head in the way.
No, I
you know,
understand.
my own chatter that's going on.
But I'm not following that. So what I hear is this.
Okay. So,
I hear for you this.
Okay.
That there's something that you're being led to do, and there's I hear this word, duty, and of course when we serve, it's not a service of duty, but there's a path that is being laid out for you. And I feel as if, although the area that you're in is receptive to the work you do, I feel that you need to take your light and put it elsewhere.
Okay.
And this will bring a great shift for you. There's an opportunity that will present itself in the month of, I go September, but I really feel it's closer to October. That there's a time for transition that will happen that will allow you to make a move when the time is right, and you will know of what is to do next in this time frame of September.
Okay.
When I take you into next year, I do not see you in California.
Okay.
There's a program. There's a program that you're to put together for people. There's an aspect of work that you're to put together for people. And I don't feel as if Pennsylvania is the last stop on the bus. I feel as it's you touch down, and for 3 years you're there, and then we have an outreach. We're not just one spot. Are you writing something, Amaya, please?
Yes, I have several things that I'm writing. I want to get back to the writing. I've been under such undue stress about this decision. I mean, I really let it take me over. I'm getting ready to sign a lease to stay in California about 1.5 miles from where I am now, or sell everything and go back to Pennsylvania now. And I'm just stuck. I'm stuck.
Okay. Hear my voice, and let's just work through this together for just a moment.
Okay.
In this moment of now, do you feel you're ready for adventure? Can you just go? Can you let it go and just go?
The other piece, there's just one other piece I want to say is my health. I've had health issues for the last 8-10 years of my life, and they've resurfaced, and I can't tell if California is trying to get me healthy or just tell me, go, you can't get healthy here.
I don't know that you can get healthy there.
You know?
I don't know that you can get healthy there. A lot of inflammation in the body, yes?
Yes.
Okay, almost like a fibromyalgia. I'm not a doctor. I'm just saying, I'm telling you how I feel, like something rheumatoid or something very uncomfortable here, yes?
Yes.
Okay. This is old emotions coming up, and now you're in this fight or flight. We cannot make a decision in fight or flight.
No, I know.
And when we move you into Pennsylvania, remember, it's a choice. We could stay or we could go, right? We could just go to go. Don't look at any choice as absolute. This choice, I feel like, could open up another opportunity that you've yet to see. But when I asked you the question, I heard Spirit say, Sarah, she's not ready, she's afraid.
Yes.
You're afraid of the unknown. So
Yes,
who inside of you,
years.
who inside of you doesn't trust yourself? That's the question I'm going to leave you with to work on and journal. I really hope, consider that this is an important decision. And I know you've got to make it in a short time.
Right.
But I hope that we could, if possible, connect for a personal session. I can't say it'll happen in a day or two. But sit with this, and if you need some guidance, don't hesitate to connect with me, and let's see if we can help you make this in a more private setting so we can help you navigate this. There's
I
no,
think so also.
There's
Do you
no
have
wrong
a number,
choice.
or?
Yeah, can you go to the website, SarahSpiritual.com?
Yes.
Okay. There is no wrong choice in this. Ask your body, ask every cell in your body, how may I heal you? What must we release? And then wait for the stillness to answer.
Okay. May I ask you one more thing before I go?
Yes.
And then I will contact you. Are you saying that stepping into that place of Pennsylvania will open other doors for me?
It can, yes. It can.
Okay.
The move in California will not undo you, but it's going to perpetuate what's not working there. So look at what's not working there.
Okay.
All right?
Yes.
List pros, cons.
Oh, we've
Trust
done that 3 times.
And fear. Okay, but trust and fear. You know, I know you're very analytical. I know you're very balanced in how you need to see things. I know that security is so important to you, and you're very cerebral. We need to drop down in the feeling and say, who inside of me does not feel sure about this, and talk to the orphan that's out of alignment, because there's an aspect of your childhood that's holding you back. That's what I leave you with. All right. Thank you.
I have never been this cerebral. I'm normally very intuitive. You're right. There's something there that's gotten triggered.
Yes. So work with that, and you'll find that answer. But there's no wrong choice in this. It'll all work out no matter what you choose. All right?
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
And if you stay in
Thank you.
California, I'm coming to California soon, so I'll visit you.
Where?
I think I'll be in L.A. Yeah.
Oh, yes. I used to live in L.A.
All right, my dear. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank
Bye.
you. God bless.
888-565-1470. We're going to go right back to the phone lines. We've got some friends in the phone here. Let's see. Can you call me, Casey, if you would not be able to say my name? Okay, I will not be able to say your name. Someone's saying in Facebook, you're not going to be able to pronounce my name, Sarah Spiritual, so just call me Casey, because you're not going to get it right. Thanks a lot there, Casey. Casey, angels, please tell me through Sarah, is there any messages for me? Casey, what I see here for you in the messages here is that this is the time for you to pay attention to the signals that your angels are giving you. And your angels are giving you messages through numbers that you're seeing. I'm seeing a lot of sequences of numbers that are kind of guiding you into place, so that you pay attention. What were you thinking when you saw those numbers? And begin to write them down, because it's a message that the angels are always watching you. And then I do see an aspect of love for you, Casey, that needs to be explored a bit more for all the right reasons, and not just because you think that's what you're supposed to do. Thank you, Casey, for your Facebook question. And I've got to go to Lenora. Before we sign off here, I've got to go to Lenora. Lenora is in Virginia Beach. Lenora, how are you? Welcome to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
Thank you so much for taking my call. I just want to know, is there anything from the universe? Do they have a message for me?
Oh, it's a very vast universe, my dear. So this is a powerful year for you. It's your personal power year. It's for you to be true to yourself, to step into your energy of who you've come to be. You are a way shower, a messenger. The angels walk with you. They guide you. I see the master teachers with you, too, particularly the energy of the master teacher Buddha and the master teacher Jesus. You're aware of who they are, yes?
Yes.
Okay, very strong energy with you. And this is also a year of transition and adventure for you. You planning to take a trip, Miss Lenora?
I hope so.
I see a trip coming this year, and it is meant to take you on an adventure. You are the person that I see holding a group of women and people together to help them. I see you as the mentor, teacher, but in a spiritual way. Do you lead a group of empowerment for women, please?
No, my daughter and I have been talking about doing that.
Well, stop talking and start doing, my dear, because that's how I see you. I see you leading people. I see you helping people, and I see it growing to pockets of areas of groups of women of empowerment, not just limited to where you live, but into other cities. And this is going to start a movement. I feel the earth move under your feet. I feel it all coming. That's the message from the universe I have. You've stepped into the divine universal flow. Do not dismiss any inspirational idea, because they're lining you up for your path to greatness. You have your date to destiny. You just got to show up. How's that for a message?
Okay, well, thank you so much. Do you see anything for love?
Nope.
Okay.
Not right now. Right now. I see towards the end of the year, you're on a mission right now, so you want to focus on that. I was teasing, but I just feel at this minute, you've got to get your heart and mind around this option that the universe is presenting for you, and the inspiration will inspire you to such greatness that your light will shine so bright you will find the right vibrational match through that process. All right?
Okay.
And how did you hear about this show, Lenora?
My brother Joe.
Okay. We'll tell your brother Joe thank you.
I sure will. Thank you so much for answering my call.
You're welcome. God bless you.
All right.
Bye.
God bless you too.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us here for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. Thank you, everyone. You did a great job. Thank you. Thank you, Casey, for your question. Anyone who I did not answer a question on Facebook, please make a note. I go back in the feed, and I do answer as many more questions as I possibly can. We have many, many energies here that we will move and assist you with. So as we move you forward, trust that the universe has your back. Trust that God will answer your prayers, and that you never, never walk alone. Trust that within you is a compass that will lead you to greatness for everything that you desire. I'm so honored to be of a service to all of you here. Thank you for sharing the page. Thank you for sharing the page. If you've enjoyed the show, then please make a donation to assist us in this production of the radio show and our Sunday Fun Day. We really appreciate your support, and know that we hold the space of energy of love and light for all of you. Recognize the God within you is always shining. You're the expression of divine light for all mankind to see. Thank you so much, everyone. God bless you. We hope to see you at our next Sunday Fun Day. Good night. And remember, you have a power within that is divine. Embrace it, say I am, and know you can do anything. God bless you. Good night. And I am Sarah Spiritual.
Oh, there's a light. There's a light. There's a light that opens doors for everyone. Oh, there's a light that touches hearts. There's a light to open everyone to love. Love may hold the answer we are looking for.
This has been Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. You can hear and speak with Sarah Spiritual every Wednesday from 5 until 8 p.m. Each week, Sarah Spiritual and Spirit answer your most important questions as you navigate life. Listen and call in next week and let Spirit guide you. If you didn't have a chance to speak with Sarah Spiritual tonight, visit Sarah at SarahSpiritual.com. You can message Sarah Spiritual at Facebook and follow her on Instagram and Twitter. Tune in next week for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.